Hello and welcome to Championship Chatter here on Pitch Football. My name is Johnny.
And I'm Jonno.
And we talk all things Championship, including the weekend results. We'll be going round the fans. And we'll be looking at some big fixtures in a game of
foreplay.
Ooh. It's getting worse. We're going to get straight into it. Obviously, you might have seen that this is coming out a bit earlier in the week. We're going to shuffle it up a little bit.
Exactly. We thought it's a bit long and when it comes out Thursday, Friday. Everybody's forgot about weekend. Everybody's nursing hangover.
I still am. Didn't even drink.
How can you have an hangover then?
I just hangover from life, Jonno.
Oh, alright, fair enough.
Being a blade. Fucking hell.
Everybody can relate to those moments following your team.
Yeah, exactly. Jonno, what game are we going into first?
Oh, so it's great into, obviously, the champions of the league for me, Burnley. Absolutely teaching Norwich a lesson, who Norwich have just started picking up under new manager. It's a big statement from Burnley. Fair play to them.
Usually they get some good wins at home, don't they? Some big wins at home. Away, they're still getting points, obviously, but not like this. This is a tonking.
Yeah, it is, and against a very good team. Goals from Zaroury, and Ekdal. Not the usual scorers for him, but there you go.
I can't really say I've ever looked at Burnley expected that kind of scorers. It's usually like Jones, Davis, yeah. You could see Sean Dyche, Tarowski and friggin' what's his face linking up.
I mean, I know it's not Premiership, but fair play to Dyche. What he's done for Everton in one game just shows how shit Lampard is.
But looking at Norwich, obviously, I'm not a big Norwich fan, but they shouldn't take this to heart, really, should they? They should just carry on with what they're doing.
No, they should just fold and just. They will be disappointed.
They will be, but
they'd have thought maybe they could have handled 1-0.
Yeah.
A narrow loss, but 3-0 at home. Faithful will not be happy about that.
They won't be, but at the same time, they've had some good results. Just count this as a blip, and for me, don't panic. Don't start chopping team up that's been doing well just because there's one result.
No, we can't chop them up.
Yeah, we can't all beat Burnley 5-2.
Good one's getting that
one. Just getting it in there. I know they will be. No, never.
You've got to come to Turf Moor, yeah.
Got to come to Turf Moor. It's like hell on earth. Yeah, Hull said that.
I just meant Hull in general.
Yeah. Next game. Just let's talk about it. Rotherham 0. Sheffield United 0. It was bad.
I'll show you the highlights. There you go.
The highlights done.
Yeah, it was an absolute bore fest. Rotherham, fair play to them. They absolutely just defended and kept us out of game all. And they even looked probably the most likely to score. They had the better chances for me.
No,
well, I think they did. I was drinking, you weren't, so...
It was 0-0. It were a 0-0 game from off. Players on their side jumping all up flow with every breath of wind. They're very fast, them two. They go up front, but they can't kick a football straight, save their life.
I think Dyer still in their defender's pocket, to be fair.
Yeah, I don't think he had an outlet, though, because we had Sanderberger on, and he were playing too deep. Then we brought Cup of Tea on, but we took McBurney off at the same time. So that three, you either need Berger and Dyer and McBurney, or you need McBurney and Dyer with McAtee. You need that triangle.
Yep.
And it didn't work out. They were jumping all up floor, which, to be fair, it worked for him. I'm not going to begrudge him that.
They stopped us playing.
Yeah, I'm not going to begrudge him that.
2 games against Rotherham now, we can't even score a goal.
Yeah, they weren't as bad as Norwich. They did it tactically, but they didn't do it in their own box like Norwich do. They did it when they were going forward. They were trying to win set pieces. And you know what? If that's your level of team, I can get behind that. I'm not having a go at that. I'm not disputing.
They're fighting for the lives still, aren't they?
Of course they are.
So
I'm not gonna slag them off for that. I am gonna slag referee off. What the fuck?
I think it was linesman as well too. He was just oblivious to game, I think.
Didn't he put offside flag up when one of our players were in his own half at one point?
It was something stupid like that.
He just absolute dog shit game. It had 0-0 written all over it. We have to move on and bounce back. We're not.
Sorry
on a very
if
good
you
run.
had to watch that.
Yeah. It's not a very good run we're on, really, is it?
No, we have not looked convincing for a while now.
No.
Since Burnley game, to be fair.
We're not going out of second gear in any game.
No.
That's what's frustrating.
But we're still getting wins.
Yeah, but we know we can play better, which is what's frustrating. I have to say, Heckingbottom didn't shine yesterday either.
Negativity.
Very negative. Rotherham, I'm going to heap a lot of praise on you. I thought, for the limited squad you've got, for losing players, you still looked a decent team, and I think you're staying up. Well played.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they do. One team that's not on a bad run of form. Go on, Jonno.
The team that's proper breathing down our necks.
We've got a game in hand.
We've got to win that, but we are going to play Middlesbrough soon, and yeah, it's Middlesbrough. Another convincing win against a playoff rival, Blackburn.
3 goals at home is always a good thing.
It is. Michael Carrick's really turned them around, and they're looking good. Akpom cannot stop scoring. And he's scored our 17th at season, something like that.
It's like when we got. And I'm sorry to bring you back to Sheffield United. It's like when we got McBurney into right position. They've got him into right position, and now he is a danger man.
He is. Yeah. Luckily, we played him away, so I do fancy us at home against him next week. That'll be a hell of a game.
Wait, when it was that killed off their playoff / promotion dreams last time when they were under Wilder.
It was, yeah.
So they're looking for revenge now, aren't they?
Oh, cheers.
But no, if any team, like Watford, we're going to talk about them next. If any team is going to push for that second spot and try and make up that big gaps difference, especially if we're dropping points like we are, it is going to be Borough.
I said West Brom a few weeks ago. I still think that they could be a threat. Trouble is, where we've been playing Sheffield United, we're not confident in keeping the second spot, so we're always looking over our shoulder of which one could catch us, and at the moment it's looking like it could be Middlesbrough.
Yeah, I mean, their 84 million fans will be delighted.
Have they dropped 1 million?
Yeah, they've dropped 1 million. Reading 2, Watford 2. Watford have gone off the boil a bit.
This is the problem with Watford. This is why I'm not scared of Watford.
But Slav says the race isn't over. Not Slav, fucking Bilic. I'm doing it again.
Slavian Bilic, isn't it?
Zlatan Bilic. Same person.
Oh, just
they're never both employed at the same time, are they?
Well, true.
But now, I thought you said the race weren't over for Watford.
Well, 2-0 up against Reading.
Yeah.
And then messing that up, it ain't going to get you anywhere, that.
We're going to hear from Mike in a little bit, but I imagine he won't be very happy. Playoffs, I think they're going to get in playoffs, but I don't see them causing any danger apart from that. Looking at Watford, do they have any danger men left? I know they've got that one player that they all seem to think's better than Illiman and I.
That Ishmael Sarr.
Yeah, no, I don't know if it was Sarr or the one. They've got another player, haven't they? Pedro or something, or I don't know.
Mateus.
It
was on the score sheet again. I think Watford rely a lot on pace in that team. Yeah. They've always been about pace up front. It's just sometimes it doesn't always work.
No. So they were the 4 big results. One notable headline that I picked up on. Did you see what Cardiff's manager said?
Cardiff are in the shit.
Yeah, that's what he said. He says we're in a shit position and we're in the shit.
Yeah, good old Mario's brother Luigi taking over Cardiff City.
It's me, Luigi.
I think he come from Qatar, isn't it?
I have no idea. I have zero idea.
Managing a team in Qatar from 2021, something like that. Don't know where they got him from. We can't even give him our approval because we know nothing about him.
I think they'll send him back, won't they?
He's got a good name.
He's got a good name, but are Cardiff deeply in the shit? Are they going to get dragged into this?
You won't think so. I think there's a lot more worse teams than them.
They are, but one team we're going to talk about later, Huddersfield, they're on a bit of a charge.
I think I said if any team's picking up, it would be Huddersfield.
I think Cardiff are in danger of being in League One next season,
Really?
I do. I just don't think they've got an infrastructure, a squad. They've got a no-name manager. He's got a great name, but you know what I mean. Somebody who doesn't know this level, and I just think they're in danger. It's you don't have like a big grand change of master plan when you're already in a dogfight, do you?
You haven't got time.
No.
You haven't got, especially at this
You survive, and then you start a transformation next season.
They needed a manager that's just going to make them hard to beat.
Yes.
Pick up points where they can, not somebody who's going to, try his own tactics, his own way of, his own style.
Yeah.
It's too late for that. You've got to just
pick
up points.
What we're going to do now is we're going to go around the Championship fans, get some opinions from them, some good, some bad, some sad. Mike, sorry mate, sorry pal, but yeah, let's go around them fans.
Chris Hall here for Pitch Footy. Another good weekend for Albion. Got the win against Coventry on Friday night, and then, to be honest, so many results went for us actually over the course of the weekend as well. Unbelievably, we're still in 6th after starting the weekend in 10th. It's obviously such a tight division. Corbrand says he doesn't care that much about the league table, and I understand why, because we lose one game out of 9, and we drop we drop from 6th to 10th. So the league table fluctuates so much that it doesn't matter that much anyway. But it is nice to be in that top 6. Be even nicer if we stay there after Blackburn's game with Wigan. But a very, very good result, and something we needed after defeat in the Cup and in the League, to get back to winning ways. Unbelievable record at the Hawthorns, though, at the moment. That's 6 wins on the bounce, 6 clean sheets, and I'm reliably told that that's the first time we've done 6 clean sheets in a row at home since 1977. So an incredible run of form from the Baggies. Hopefully we can take that home form onto the road. Birmingham away, bit of a derby next on Friday night, another Friday night game. We also haven't got a lot of Saturday 3pms coming up. Thank you very much, Sky, for that. As ever, showing your usual level of appreciation for the people that follow the game, and not letting us actually play at 3 o'clock on a Saturday. But hopefully we can keep our good form going. But of course, Blues got an unbelievable win at Swansea, so remains to be seen.
Hello, this is Mike, and I'm delighted to tell you I've got a Championship Chatter exclusive for you. That's right, news you won't have heard anywhere else. I am delighted to be able to confirm to you here today, exclusively on Championship Chatter, that Watford are a bit crap. Yep, I was at Reading yesterday to see them throw away a 2-0 lead. They went into that 2-0 lead just after half-time and looked to be cruising. I was almost thinking, well, this is going to be a little bit of a boring away day now. Such was the pattern of play. Reading didn't look like coming back into it at all. But come back they did. And really that sums up Watford's season. Really, really weak in the face of any sort of opposition. I think physically and mentally they've been found wanting too many times this season, and that's why they're sliding down the table. That's why Watford fans are a bit uncertain about Slaven Bilic, a little bit uncertain even if we can make the playoffs. For me, I think Watford will still be in that shake-up at the end of the season. I still think they will be one of the playoff contenders and will be a team to watch in that amazing playoff set of fixtures. But what Watford have to do, they have to get this team to gel. They have made some good signings during the January transfer window. Ismail Kone, who's spoken about before, Mateus Martins, who incidentally was the biggest transfer in Serie A, joining Udinese for £6 million, then going straight on loan to Watford. Enrique Arouge looks like he's going to be a good signing for Watford up top. He's going to have to come to terms with the rough and tumble of the Championship pretty quickly if he's going to make an impact. Ismail Sarr is still doing well for Watford. João Pedro coming back from injury. So things aren't all doom and gloom at Vicarage Road, but all too often this season Watford just have been less than the sum of their parts. They've been consistently inconsistent, and to be honest, it's starting to get a few Watford supporters down. I think personally the rest of the season still could be quite fun. We've got to recognise now that the top 2 is completely out of the question, as it probably is for the rest of the Championship. So now it's all about playing ourselves into form, getting our players ready, getting our players fit for that end of season running. We could be a force to be reckoned with. We could equally get sucked into just the absolute averageness of the Championship. It remains to be seen. We've got the squad to do well. At the moment, they're not gelling. They're not meshing. There's a job for Slaven Bilic to do. We're a bit average at the moment. Will we be better? Time will tell. On we go. Come on, you Golden Boys.
So, there's the fan opinions. Get down in the comments below. Let us know about what your team's doing. Let us know if your team's safe, mid-table fodder, or if you think your team, if you're a Borough fan, one of the 84 million, do you think your team's going to finish second and overtake us? Because at the minute, we're giving you every chance. One team that's looking really well, go on, Jonno, the team that you tipped.
We've already just mentioned them. Huddersfield just picked up a little bit. Seem to get themselves dragging away from relegation now. Are we surprised?
A little bit. I think a change of manager's been good.
Always, sometimes.
Yeah, I looked at the squad, players have lost, players have got left. I didn't think that I thought they'd put up a good fight, but I didn't think they'd be doing as well as they are, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
I mean, to you, do you think they've got enough about them to stay in this division?
I do. I think you look at Wigan, Blackpool, both doomed. Blackpool just hiring Mick McCarthy. That has not got my approval.
No, we're going to talk about new managers and approvals in a minute, but that one's strange. I mean, to me, Huddersfield, they've got to keep up a good home form, if nothing else more.
Yeah.
So, do you think it'll be Cardiff that'll take Huddersfield's place in that dogfight, or have you got another team picked in that?
I haven't. I don't know. It's going to be tight, that.
Yeah.
Like I said,
it's nearly as tight at bottom as it is at top.
Yeah.
Which is what's strange.
So that's just Championship football.
Come on, Jonno, give us some new managers.
Well, it's just Mick McCarthy. Where's he popped up from? He were doing punditry, and I didn't mind listening to him on that.
I hated it.
Did you?
No, I'd rather listen to Warnock.
Oh, no.
Oh.
I like Mick McCarthy. as a pundit, as a manager, I think his day is done, and I think it's a dreadful appointment for Blackpool.
Don't get my approval either. I just think he's a dinosaur.
Yeah.
He's a dinosaur in the day of woolly mammoths.
Tell you what, in a season time, tell us if we were right or wrong when he's been sacked.
That'll be next week, wait. No approval for Mick McCarthy. Who's next?
Wigan, Colo Torre, gone bye-byes.
I think that's stupid. I think that's absolutely ridiculous.
What, getting rid of Colo Torre?
Yeah, really do.
Really?
Really do. Really
It wasn't working.
He'd been there for a few weeks and they were already starting to play better football. They don't have the players to get the results. They are.
Well, he doesn't fit their team then, does he?
But he's not had anything to do with what can he do? He got sacked halfway through January.
Should have done better.
Bullshit. Nah, not for me.
He's got no managerial experience. No.
So let him build for next year when they win the fucking League One again and they're all touting around. We're going to take the Championship by storm again. Game time.
That worked out well, by the way.
Oh yeah, fucking hell, Wigan. All 8 of your fans, Jesus. But no, sacking Colo, it's a bad move for me. The football looked a lot better. They didn't have anything about them up front to really kill games off, and that's the problem. They needed a signing in January. They're going to do that. I understand they've got limited cash. But he had a guy there that were making changes for the better, and they've tossed it all away as a panic reaction, and they brought in Sean Maloney, who does not get my approval.
I think anybody coming from the Scottish League into the English League, not for me.
No, absolutely fucking not.
Afraid not. So in other words,
you're fucked. Bye-bye. Ta-da. It's just, why? Them and Blackpool are gone, dead, done.
They are. And that's why they're my bottom two. I just think the managerial change works for some times, works for some teams. It's not going to work for them too, for me.
No, sacking Colo were a dreadful idea. We've talked about him briefly, the Cardiff gaffer, about where he's come from, what he's done. Again, doesn't get my approval.
That's what I mean. I don't know much about this lad.
I've seen how they played.
But I think Cardiff are going to be too good to go down.
They're my pick.
Are they?
They're my pick to go down. I reckon it's going to be Blackpool, Wigan and Cardiff. We need a Welsh club in lower leagues.
Yeah, because Wrexham's in Champions League now,
I know, exactly. Wrexham will be storming Premier League table.
I didn't want to mention them.
Oh, good God. It's just one of them where we've listed all these managers. None of them get our stamp of approval, which may mean fuck all to anybody else, but it means a lot to us. And
especially when we're right.
Especially when we're right most of the time. Let us know in the comments down below. Do you approve of any of these managers? If you're a fan of one of these clubs, tell us why. Tell us what you think. If you think we're wrong, especially about Wigan, all 8 and you can band together and put a comment on, surely. Oh, I'm going to get so much shit. Big games coming up this weekend, Jonno, and we know what big games mean.
Bit of foreplay.
Oh. First one on this big foreplay weekend.
Why would you pick me this week?
Mick McCarthy's Blackpool against the Danger Merchants Rotherham. What's going to happen?
Tell you what, that's not a bad game. It's a tasty game.
Yeah.
Rotherham there anyway.
Rotherham aren't going down without a fight. They look like they've got enough to stay up. Games like this can be dangerous. They can drag them straight back into it.
Even a win for Blackpool could give him a boost of confidence. Mick McCarthy probably will fancy his chances against this one.
Barnsley don't like Rotherham.
I'm going to say Blackpool win.
Oh! Blackpool win for Jonno off the cards.
It's not make no difference.
But you think
only one win, but I think we'll win this game.
0-0. It's going to be another draw. Yeah, I think both teams are going to cancel each other out. I don't think either team.
Either team don't want to lose that.
No, exactly. It's going to be similar. It's going to be similar from Rotherham, even though they were playing second in league, to playing near bottom of league. Are they bottom Blackburn?
A draw for Rotherham won't be the world end, would it?
Especially away from home.
They're not getting in any ground on them, so
no. I think it's just going to cancel each other out, really. I don't think either's got much up front. They've got Gary Medine, but they don't really use him properly. When they do, he looks dangerous. Look at the goal they scored against us.
Yeah, at home, yeah.
So there's just not enough for either side. Cardiff, who I think are going down, versus Middlesbrough, who you think are going to chase us all the way.
Come on, Cardiff.
Come on, League One Cardiff.
Come on, Luigi.
I'm going to pick first on this one, and you know what? I think it's going to be another draw. Two games, 2 draws, I think.
You went for another draw?
Went for another draw.
I'll take a draw.
It's definitely not going to be a 0-0. It's definitely not going to be a 0-0.
I'm going for a Middlesbrough win.
Middlesbrough win. Yeah. I'm not surprised by your pick. You just think they've got too much of Cardiff?
At the moment, definitely. If he's trying to change the style of play so quick, Middlesbrough already know what they're doing. It's a Middlesbrough win for me.
One of the 3,000 London derbies. Queen's Park Rangers versus Millwall. Take it away, Jonno, because this is a difficult game to call.
It is. QPR have been really, really off the boil, haven't they?
Ever since Gaffer left.
Especially at home.
Yeah.
Millwall, they're still up there, aren't they? They're fighting well, so I'm going for a Millwall win. I'm fancying a Millwall win. You think that they're going to keep chasing that pipe dream? Yeah, definitely. I do want to see it. I do want to see Millwall in Premier League. I really do. I really want to see it. Just for all prawn sandwich people just fucking standing there like, oh no. Well, you did see that video attacking that pub with Sunderland fans. For God's sake, all them 12-year-olds, Jesus. But no, I'm going. But all that being said, I think it's going to put a dent in the pipe dream this weekend because I think QPR is going to win. I really do. I think QPR is going to not make a statement victory, but I think they're going to show some intent. I think they're going to get a win against a Millwall team that, towards this end of season, they usually look really good this end of season, but they did it in first half of season this time. So I think they can carry that on. I think it's going to be Uno reverse. I think they're going to swap season and have a really bad finish. Next game, Watford versus Blackburn Rovers. Jonno, what do we think? Again, Blackburn have gone really the boil. It's mirror image of last season. Watford just, I don't know, seem to throw games away. Yeah. I'm going to go for an home win. I think Watford are just going to edge this one. I'm going to agree with you. I think Watford have got this one. I do. Diaz already knows he's moving. Burton Diaz, he's joining Villarreal next season. He's got till the end of the season with Blackburn. He deserved a good move, yeah. Because he doesn't sound like he should be in English league, to be fair. Well, what's his first name? Is it like Ben or something? Berriton. But no, I just think Blackburn are going to go off at Boyle again, like they did last season. So I'm going for a Watford win. Don't think it'll be a big win. No, I said an edge, so it's a strange division, isn't it? It is. Anybody can beat anybody. Apart from Burnley, only we can beat Burnley. I hope we're already up when we play them. God, yeah, so do I. Isn't it like last game? It's the second to last game of season. For fuck's sake. I think it's Birmingham last game of season. No, we play him Easter Monday. Do we? We play him Easter Monday. Oh, that's better. I like that. Put some pressure on him. Hope they've had too many Easter eggs. Oh, God, me and all. Right, get down in them comments. Make sure that you pick your 4-play predictions. Show us what you think's going to happen. If you agree with us, let us know. If you disagree with us, let us know. We just love those interactions. There's not enough of them. We want some opinions in the comments, Jonno. Please. There's no wrong opinion. Unless it's yours. Unless it's mine. Thank you for watching. I've been Johnny. I've been Jonno. Please remember to subscribe to Pitch Football. Please remember to download the app. Like this video. Get in the comments. And we'll see you all this time next week. Unless you're playing us, good luck at the weekend. Cheers.